Hey everyone, welcome to another video of the Mage Guides. I wanted to do like a voiceover for a more in-depth guide on this one for the Moon Lord because there's a lot more to go over with in this boss than just kind of a few sentences. I'd appreciate it if you let me know if you like this more, or I can just go back to the text guides. But yeah, for this boss, you'll see here in a minute once it spawns. I mean, for Mage, honestly, the Shwarmer is mostly good because you don't really have to aim. You know, it homes, and especially when the boss is off to the side of the screen, it's hard to tell what you're aiming at. The Swarmer is really good. The Lazar is pretty good as well, though, so you can kind of go either or here. There's no really best weapon for Mage for the Moonlord fight, but I think the Swarmer is pretty good. Now, one thing you'll note here is you'll see I'm kind of staying off. The Moonlord's kind of staying on the side of my screen. You don't want to be too far away from the boss because it'll teleport to you, and that's a whole mess. And you don't want to be too close to it either. Right where I'm at here, that I've learned over time, where I'm at right now is kind of the sweet spot. Another thing to note here too is the eye. The timing with the eye can be difficult for new players. It can be really difficult to learn when that eye is going to open and when the ray is going to pop out. Over time, I've learned, it's become almost like muscle memory to know when that eye is going to open. It's the same every time. It's the same time in between the eye's openings. But I remember struggling, and I would always get hit by the ray because I had no idea. But trust me, you will beat this boss eventually. You will die a couple times if it's your first time fighting this boss, especially on death mode. I believe on normal interventions, the ray actually only moves like, it's only like 90 degrees, I think, a total of 90 degrees. But on death mode, the ray makes a total 180, I think. So you have to move a lot farther. You'll see like the ray goes all the way around him. And there's a lot more projectiles too on death mode, so you have to watch out for that too. That's why you want to stay in this sweet spot zone, so you have enough time to dodge the projectiles and the boss doesn't teleport to you. And once you get to the core phase, it's just deal enough damage until you kill him, and right there I kill him there. It's a boss that it's tough to explain. You have to just learn it over time, learn the muscle memory over time, and you'll eventually get the timing down. Know when to fly up to beat the ray, and I would also recommend a Rod of Discord too. It makes it a lot easier though.